And welcome to the classiest place on earth. My name's ClassyKatie, and it's Can you hear me? Hopefully. God, fucking audio. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. Good fucking morning, everybody. How the fuck are you doing? I has coffee, Koshiro. Cheers. How are audio's fantastic? God, you sing to my soul.
Never forget to take your joy.
Oh,
and I guarantee
God.
you'll be able to go as smooth as velvet.
Oh, God, that makes me so happy. I did not take my joy today, nor did I take my probiotic. Let's do it. Oh, my God. Audio's gonna work right away. What the fuck? Should I quit now? I feel like I should just quit. I have stream maxed and headphones maxed, and I can barely hear you. Does anyone else have a problem hearing me? You shouldn't. I'm real loud. That might be like your audio. Did you have an update, Viata? I had all audio driver updates this morning. That's why I was so late. I opened up Driver Genius and I had all audio updates. So your audio source might be fucked. If you look at your audio sources, mine were. I had to reset all of them. Really? What the fuck? Is it your headphone connection maybe? Or maybe it's your wireless headphones or something. Noxophilic, you make me so happy. Audio is my nemesis. Like, it's the struggle of my life. What are you gonna do? Let's take our joy today. I take Lexapro every day because I'm bipolar. And a probiotic because I have an ulcer. Woo! Yeah, they're wireless. Maybe it's the wireless or something. Huh. Does anybody know why hers would be so low? Because that's very odd. I hope we can figure it out. Because that's weird. You should not have to have me up to 5,000,000%. Have they given you a PPI? A PPI? A what? A PPI? What do you mean? So my ulcer was caused by stress and by just gargling tons of NSAIDs as a kid. So it's literally like a burned hole in my stomach. And when I drink too much coffee or eat a bunch of acidic foods, it just gets really fucking irritating. Like, it just hurts. Feels like heartburn, kind of. And so I take a probiotic and it helps a lot. Honestly. I don't know why. Unplugged them an hour ago after charging them. Weird. They told me there was pretty much nothing I could do about mine because mine wasn't the bacterial form of an ulcer. But I went to the ER. This was like a really long time ago. I ended up going to the ER with it because I didn't know what was going on. Audio's hard. I'm glad I happened to be a radar comm tech before I started learning audio production stuff. It's like a constant fight with your computer. Audio shouldn't be that difficult. The problem is that I don't have as much control as I want. Your PC will always trump you in control, and that drives me nuts. It's much easier to do audio if you're like recording music or something. They keep your stomach acid from protonating and burn you up. Oh, you're talking like Prilosec? Or omeprazole? So I'll do that if I get like ulcer, when my ulcer acts up. That's what I'll do. I'll get Prilosec. But my doctor told me you're not supposed to stay on it for very long because it can have like an opposite effect or something, or like your body gets too used to it and it won't work anymore. And so I only take it when my ulcer like gets really bad. So like, for instance, if I get a ridiculously bad migraine where I'm just like chugging Excedrin for a couple days, it's probably gonna fucking act up and I'm gonna have to take some Prilosec or something. Good morning, Ashley. Oh my God, Fox, you have good news? Tell me. I need good news. A good non-dairy probiotic. This is the one I use. Let's see if it's non-dairy. Yes, dairy-free. Bitch, this one's dairy-free. The brand is called Level Zero. Level Zero, I love you. Thank you so much for 33 months in a row.
Hail the Dank Lord, motherfucker. Thank you.
This shit is dope. So the brand is called Garden of Life Doctor Formulated Probiotics. I get the once daily as women's, but there's all different kinds. And it says it's gluten-free, dairy-free, and soy-free. Garden of Life Doctor Formulated Probiotics. No refrigeration required, which is my favorite. Yeah, check it out. I get it at the health food store. Oh my God, you're a licensed therapist?
In the bedroom or just hanging out.
That's fucking awesome. I'm so happy for you. I love stretching. Oh, I wish my collarbone would pop. I haven't had it pop for a couple days. Escape, good morning. How are you? Happy Saturday, Mag. Happy weekend, everybody. And level 0, thank you again for that sub. Resub. I hope you guys had a good Friday. I had such bad cramps. Yesterday was just not happening. It was like the one day. I always get one day where I'm just laid out. And it's the weird, like, it's such a fucking, like, cruel joke because it comes in waves. Like, it'll be this horrible wave of just, like, "Ah!" And I'm just sitting here like, oh my God, why does it hurt? What can I do? Like, I just want to fucking ice pick myself. And then it goes away. And you're like, am I okay? Oh, no. And it comes back. It's like labor pains. It's terrible. My sternum cracks, dude. I can get my sternum to crack sometimes and I can hear the pop out my mouth and I love it. Second COVID test still negative. Oh, well, I mean, it's better than having COVID, honey. I mean, having it, like, I'd rather not have COVID and not know what's going on than have COVID. I know, actually, Viata, I didn't even know that was a real thing. I've told you about how my mom had an ablation. Oh, we should cheers. I need to pack a bowl. I put my bong in the fridge. I cleaned it as good as I could without cleaner, so it's still got, like, that fucking ring stain on it, but she's nice and cold. Here's my bowl. Let's pack a bowl. Hello, Brandon. Good morning. I can crack my neck pretty often. Yeah, my mom had an ablation on her heart, though. Not on her vagina parts. On her fucking heart. And, like, we were so scared. She actually had this incident where she went into AFib. And, like, the women in my family have insanely... Oh, it's very beefy. Let me tell you about it, because it... Bitch. Jesse. Good morning, love. Thank you for the biddies. I use those probiotics too. I find using pre and probiotics help with my autoimmune disease. It helps with my digestion just so much with having stomach aches and stuff. She didn't have an aortic aneurysm. No, she actually, so the women in my family have this weird, it's like, it's not a condition, but we have an insanely low heart rate and a really strong heart. But because of the insanely low heart rate, if we drink too much caffeine or basically just become chronically overstimulated for some reason, like really, really anxious for an extended period of time or something like that, what happens is your heart can go into something called atrial fibrillation, which is where the electrical nodes on the top of your heart misfire at the wrong times. So instead of your heart doing the lub-dub, it goes and just, this is called fibrillating. It just starts to shake because the nerves are setting it off wrong. And I get it every once in a while, but it's usually like 1 second. Like I can feel it in my throat. Like I can feel like this bub, 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 and then it goes away. And my mom, bless her, she drinks so much coffee. I've told you guys about her. She's the type of person to literally always have a pot of coffee. From 4 a.m. until 9 p.m. there will be a pot of coffee in the kitchen ready all the time. And one night it was like 10 p.m. and she went into fucking AFib, and she didn't get out of it for like 2 hours. Like I just told you, it happens to me for like a second. She was in it for 2 hours just sitting at home. So she called my little sister because I was working. And she called my little sister, and my little sister took her to the ER of the scary-ass hospital I worked at that I've told you guys many horror stories about, which I was very not okay with. I was like, I can't believe that's where you took her, but it was the closest hospital. And they had to give her atropine and stop her heart in the ER, and it was real scary, apparently, for my sister. But they had to do an ablation. An ablation is literally scarring the outside of the heart to destimulate whatever nerve is causing the fibrillation to happen randomly. And it's scary because they never know where to go first. So they could have to do like 9 ablations. There's like, come on now. How the fuck do you narrow down one nerve on a heart muscle? So what they do is they insert a needle up your groin, up the artery towards your heart, and then they scratch the side of your heart. And it causes like a boom, like a really creepy, the way my mom described it, it was very like a creepy ass thump in your chest, and it hurts. But she got really lucky and they hit the right nerve on the first try, and she hasn't had AFib since. But it was scary. Like, I don't want my heart scratched, so I tried to do 2 cups of coffee a day and I'm done. Oh, good morning, Sales. How are you? Up your groin. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It's kind of like putting in a stint, but instead they like, if anybody here is like a cardiologist, please correct me. I'm not a cardiologist by any means. I'm going by what I know little of. Good morning, Cocky. How are you, my love? My SIL is having the same thing done. They told her it was either this procedure or be high on blood pressure meds. Exactly. And bro, you don't want to be on blood pressure meds. Really, really don't. Dude, Mag, take care of your heart, because anytime your heart goes bad, they're going up the groin. I don't believe she takes blood thinners anymore. I think her doctor actually took her off her blood thinners because she actually bleeds all the time. It's really weird. She has really, really dry skin, and she'll get these she'll pick her dry skin on her arms and then just bleed forever. Like, it'll just bleed. So they took her off her thinners. Check Twitter. Oh God. Okay, I will. You should get your thyroid checked. Even the throat thing sounds damn shit. Even affects your mental health. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. I've had my thyroid checked though, and nothing's wrong. I'm like, there's literally nothing wrong with me, and that is so frustrating. I have nothing wrong with me, but there's obviously things wrong with me, but there's nothing wrong with me. It sucks. I worked with dude I worked with was on blood thinners, and his gums used to bleed. Yeah, you're not supposed to be on blood thinners if you bleed randomly. That's like a very large contraindication. Ooh, Gloom Panda, that's pretty nice. On my days off, I don't normally smoke until about noon-ish. Just because I'm busy doing stuff all morning, like taking care of my animals and stuff. But, I can pretty much smoke any time of day. You have to get a colonoscopy in November. Oh, is it just like your time because you're in the age? What is that shit they make you drink that literally like just flushes your guts? Oh my God. Dude, it's worth it. I mean, no one wants their butt touched by a doctor, but also, like, I was telling this to Zach last night. Like, your intestinal tract and your colon and your digestive system is like the one thing that I really took away from working at a surgical center is it is so goddamn delicate. You don't get a new butt or a new anus or new intestines. They just keep chopping away at it until you don't have anything left, and then you poop out of a bag in your side. Like, your intestines are so delicate. It's crazy. This will be your 3rd one, but you've had no bad results or anything? Is it? It's the colite. Is that what it's called? Oh, God, that shit is disgusting. That's good. Usually they put people with history of AFib on blood thinners. And she was on blood thinners for a while, but, like, it's really bizarre. We have a really, really good heart. Like, there's nothing wrong with her heart or her blood or anything. She's actually pretty healthy. Good time zone, Greg. How are you? What do I think about the Only Dance thing? It's a great way to shoot yourself in the foot and lose all of your money. That's about it. Nemois, how are you? This is a drive-by smoke session. Oh my God, we're just about to cheers. Cheers. Oh, you're a Stoner Commission, Ann Arbor. Oh my God, have fun. Cheers, everybody. I owe this to Right of Center from way earlier, but of course I talk too much. Cheers to my Stonies, and caffeine cheers to those who don't imbibe. Banana ham hock. I'm gonna cheers, and then I have to tell you something because it's funny. No shit, Cocky. Wow. I think the thing I saw the most often with babies was the, oh my God. Jesse will know. Nurses are smarter than me. It's where their nose is closed on the inside. Their nose doesn't create the holes. I can't remember what that's called. But, that's what I saw the most often, probably. Thank you, Beefy. And boink pie. Oh, did you just get boinked? I feel it got fucking... Oh, it thought... Wait, oh, because you said only... You have to just say, like, only cans, only dans, only pans. That's it. It's just the word, because I don't want streamers coming in my channel and getting in trouble. I'm very pro-porn. I'm very pro-sex work. It's the oldest job in the world, and the only reason people don't like it is because it gives women power. Did you? Oh, I have no idea why it's getting you then. I'm sorry. Oh, it probably auto-corrected you to OnlyFans. It's literally just to protect people, because there's a shit ton of streamers who have an OnlyFans, and there's nothing wrong with that, but Twitch doesn't like it. So it's literally just to, like, protect. I just do it to protect people. But them getting rid of nudity is literally, I mean, they're just going to lose every single person that's on that platform. They're all going to find somewhere else to go. It's been at least 3. Damn. Oh, we would be proud? Oh my God, what did you do? Myron, what did you do? Wait. I learned how to not burn so much weed. Oh my God, how'd you do it? It's not shutting down. They're going in the direction kind of like Twitch. They're trying to be more family friendly. And I understand why, though. They're trying to avoid illegal content. And here's the thing with OnlyCans. So it's like you pay to see someone's feed of whatever they put on their feed. And then people can send direct messages of additional content they want to send out. And the issue is it's all private and it could be children on there. And there's no way to control whether or not it's minors. And I get why they're trying to crack down on it, but they're just shooting themselves in the foot. Like, there's a million platforms that don't allow porn that are video platforms. Like, they're nothing new, and they're not going to keep anybody for that. Barely light the edge of the bowl. Yep. Literally, yeah. Oh, is it MasterCard pushing for the changes? Yeah, I know because, like, PayPal hates porn or something. Oh, Jesse, what is the name of the thing when babies, their nose isn't open on the inside? So when they go to feed, they turn all blue because they can't breathe out their nose. I can't remember what that's called, but it's really, really common. It happens all the time, and they just have to go in and open up their nose. There's about to be a hilarious result for Only Spams. I get why they're making the move, including the BBC report, but they've been failing to keep minors off the platform under fake IDs and such. I know, and that is baffling to me because to make an OnlyCans account, you literally have to take pictures of the front and back of your driver's license and send it in. So, I mean, I don't think it's a deviated septum because I have a deviated septum. You can have a deviated septum and still breathe, but it's literally like they're born and the nose holes aren't open all the way. Has OnlyFans really gotten that bad? I didn't think so, no. But I only know my friends on it, and most of my friends are on it that just they like do really beautiful like boudoir shots and shit. I don't know any minors. I don't know. It's gross. Are USIDs pretty easy? I'm not a criminal. I don't know about these things. Something tells me their automated system for... Yeah, it has to be. And I get it. Like, they do need to shut it down if minors are on there. As much as we all love naked people and the platform and money, I don't want to participate in a platform that lets naked minors on there, you know? Oh, you got a new keyboard? Oh my God, is it cute? What kind? Only pots and pans. Me too. Oh, thank you. Choanal artesia. It is choanal artesia. Yes. Thank you, Oliver. I appreciate you. My brain was failing me. Yeah, choanal artesia. And it's the way you tell is you put your baby to your breast to breastfeed, and the baby will start crying because they can't breathe. They're like trying to latch onto the nipple, but their nose isn't open. Yeah. Oh, did you? Oh, I'm gonna have to look. I love keyboards. I build my own. I'm a big nerd. Big nerd. But honestly, like, building your own, like, you don't have to buy a new keyboard every time. You just buy new keys. And it's a lot cheaper than going through keyboards. I know a lot of people that have, like, stacks of keyboards because they are wishy-washy. But like when you put them together yourself, fuck it. It's way easier. Classical Catherine, Mr. Cocky and Cocky Jr. are currently playing Borderlands 3. Oh my god, who's playing who? Build your own keyboard? Magnissimo. Yes. Did you not know you can like, oh man, don't do it. I mean, if you like putting things together, just don't go there because the rabbit hole is never ending and you will become obsessed. Also, this is what ADHD looks like. And I am embarrassed about this one. Oh, Knoxville, I know. If you don't like money, do it. Exactly. I don't spend a lot of money on mine, but I'm artistic. I don't need to buy custom keycaps. I can make one, you know. Mr. Cocky Zane and Junior's Maz. Oh, that's awesome. I loved playing the Phoenix chick. She's just so, like, what was her name? Lilith? Was her name Lilith, I think? The phase lock is just everything. Everything. Oh my god, Mag, do you want to see mine? I'll show you mine. So this is my gaming computer one, and this one I themed like Halloween style. So I did all black and white keys, and then the lights behind it are purple. So it glows purple, and then I have stainless steel purple WASD, like gasoline colored WASD keys. And this is one of the ones where the numbers are on the sides of the keys. So you don't see them on the top, they're on the sides. But I like that, I think it looks really nice. But you can get real weird with it. I tend to make them more functional because I like to game, but some people make them really weird. In the hole! Oh! Elle Wood! Oh my god.
Hail Satan with that 14-month sub and thank you.
Yellow thing on the floor in the corner. That is the skin of a tennis ball that Trick destroyed. It's really fun, Mag, because literally what you do is you buy basically the seating, and you can do custom switches, like quiet. Like I have call speed silvers and speed bronze. The speed silvers are a tactile, linear tactile, I believe is what they're called. So they're silent, but they have a nice feel. Like you can feel the click, but they don't make a really loud sound. The bronze, they feel really good and they make kind of a sound. But I love being able to customize whatever the fuck I want. Oh, Mag, I could show you. I have bags and bags and bags of keycaps. Because you just keep them all and then you switch them out and you can trade them. It's fun. You can make little designs on your keyboard. And honestly, like, the keyboard you're going to make is going to be 50 times better than anything by like Logitech or anything like that. Speed silvers, aren't they fucking sweet? Oh my god, Banana. Speed silvers are just sexy. Like I wasn't sure I'd like them because they're so silent. So one site that I really like, so if you want to buy a keyboard that looks really cool and looks like a custom keyboard but was pre-made, just so you have one and then you can change it as you go, I would go to a website called Alferior Keys. It's I'll spell it in chat for you guys. Alferior Keys. Alferior Keys, so they make tons of different custom keyboards, and it'll have all the keys and everything on it, but they're all hot swappable, which means you can pop all the keys off and trade them out as you go, but it gives you a basic thing. Like, you've got it there. You're not just buying, like, all these little pieces and having to put it together, and then you can rip it apart and change it however you want. Good morning, David. How are you? Ooh, Cocky. I'd go iPad 100%. Thank you for that follow. Welcome. How do you take the keys on and off? It actually, every single time you buy some keys, it'll come with this little tool. Do I have one out right now? Every time you buy a set of keys, you're going to get one of these little tools. So I have like millions of them just all over the house. Do I have one in here though? Probably not, because I want to show it to you. It's this little tiny, it's like a, you do want to use the tool because you can actually rip out the switches on your keyboard. I don't have one here, shit. It's a little tool. It basically looks like really wide tweezers that hook under the key and pop them off. Let me see. Oh, I've got this one. I love this song. I'm gonna turn it up. Don't complain. So this is one of my keyboards. This is actually bronze. These are Kale bronze switches. So when I say switches, I mean the actual activator under the key. This is the keycap. This is the switch. So these you can actually pop out as well and change. Like, you don't have to have whatever it comes with, but you can hear. That's a bronze. Like, they're not very loud. It's kind of a thick sound, but I like the bronzes. Bronze is probably as loud as I ever go. Here it is. So this is the tool. So they come with this little guy. And what you do is you push it onto the key. Boop, like that. So it's on both sides. And then you very carefully pop it off. Boop. And there's your key, and then you can see your switch underneath. 65 is the size of the keyboard. So this is a 65, meaning it has no function keys. It has no 10 key. It has nothing but like the bare bones. Yeah. So you see how where it ends? This is a 65. This is like one of the, it's not the smallest. You can get smaller, which is crazy. But this is like the basic. Yeah, so I'll show you. I have actually the 2 other forms you can get. Let me show you. These are all my keycaps. So this one is an 85, I believe. Yeah, this is an 85. So this one has all the function keys, and it has the, like, I don't know what the fuck you would call this group of keys, but it does not have a 10 key. It's missing the 10 key. So this is an 85. This is what I prefer for gaming. I think this is the perfect size for gaming. So this is my gaming PC computer, or keyboard. And then this one, is the cord gonna go that far? This one's 100%, I believe, right? Yeah, because it's got the 10 key. Yeah. So this is my 100% one. And this is actually another really good website, Mag. If you've never gone to Drop is a website that makes really high quality products. It mimics high-end products for much cheaper. This is a drop shift keyboard. So I bought the case from Drop, and it's really nice. And then I hot swapped out all the keys. But yeah, this is the 100%. So this has function keys and your 10 key. And this is just the drop shift. This I don't know what this one is. What are you? I don't know what that one is. But this is Alferier keys. So this is one from Alferier keys. This is one from Drop. You can kind of see the difference. Oh, Mag, it's really fun. It's fun. It's like putting a puzzle together. I think it's missing the block with end and page up, etc. This one? They're up here. It's the top 4. Yeah, so it's got the home and page up, and then this is their numpad. It just doesn't have any, like, what are they called? Like the G keys or whatever. Some keyboards come with like 1,000,000 keys if you're a WoW player. I am not. It's a rabbit hole. Mag, go to Reddit. Go to Reddit and look at custom mechanical keyboards. You'll pee your pants. Some people really take it to a different level of like art. But yeah, you know me, Mag. I'm a psycho, and when I become interested in something, I become a professional about it. So I know way too much about keys. So if you have any questions, about switches and how they feel, or keycaps or brands, just let me know. MX greens, actually, one of my favorite keys ever is the jade greens. Have you ever clacked on those? I would never get them because they would deafen everyone in the house and they would drive me essentially insane, but they sound like a typewriter, like a thick, meaty typewriter, and I love them. Hyperfocus is real. Oh yeah, but I like a quiet keyboard. Those was it the call silvers, speed silvers? Oof. So when you look at switches, there will be categories and it'll say linear or tactile. Those are like the two different kinds of keys. One will make really loud sounds. One will be a lot quieter, I believe, right? It's tactile and linear. Correct me if I'm wrong. Pretty sure that's how it goes. I'm just moving shit out of my arm's way so I don't knock stuff over. Do you have the greens? Dude, you sick. I'd go nuts. I'd drive myself nuts. I love a thick, like typewriting on meat. I already put foam on the base of the new one to reduce the echo. I know, I love, like. Let me see if I can turn this down, see if you can hear anything. So quiet. This is the silvers. Virobot, you silly fucker. Thank you very much for that resub. I dreamt that I was naked at high school, but everyone was giving me high fives. Even the principal was like, yeah, boy. Fuck yeah, dude. I've never had a good naked dream.
Satan! Hail Satan!
Hell yeah. Ooh, Super Bappa. Well, tactile has a bump that you feel when you press down. Linears are smooth with no bump. There you go. Thank you.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
So this is a silver. It's activating the wind in the background because it's so quiet. Hear how quiet it is? I love them. The silvers are hot. But you can still feel them. They're kind of in between. Like, they're a really quiet one, but you definitely feel the tactile bump, which I like. I like to be able to feel it. Maureen, what's up? How are you? Good morning. I dreamt I called my mom a bee to her face and survived. Whoa. Wow. Did that feel good? I'm trying to play the music. Play, bitch. Here we go. Ooh, allergies. Oh my God, Maureen. So, we got this air filter because I have been just dying. I've been just like suffocating in my own mucus because of the smoke fire here and my allergies. This little air filter here is pretty fucking dope. It's called a Co-Way, a Co-Way, I guess. It's helped so much though, seriously. I don't know if you can tell, I have not hawked up once during stream yet. Which is impressive. My nickname is Hawker. Like, I still sound gross, but it's actually really funny. So it has a light on the top of it. And when the air in the room is clean, it shines green. If I open my front door to check the mail, it turns red instantaneously. That's how bad the air is here. I actually broke my phone, so I've been kind of not had to talk to my mom for a bit, which is nice. I broke the speaker on it somehow, so I can't talk into it, but I'm kind of okay with it. Where did I just put my little vacuum? Oh. It's helped a lot. Dude, Maureen, and that's the thing, I'm allergic to pollen, and honestly, like, it's just, I've never lived anywhere where you just suffocate in smoke fire all day, so... Hi, Squeaky. How are you, love? Just intercepted a spam call. Spammer calls wanting to offer you something. It will send a text code to your phone. Shut up. What? Isn't it nice, Sales? I mean, honestly, this one's like a really nice little fan. Like, I'm really excited just to be able to breathe. That's really scary that people, I mean, like, I'm obviously not, I don't think any of you are going to fall for a spam caller, but I very, very clearly remember one time when I was really young, when my grandpa was getting up there in age, he was kind of losing his mind at that point. He actually got by some spam callers, and I never forgot it. Like, he started talking to him on the phone, and I was like, oh my God, he's losing his mind. Like, this is it. And that's what happens. Like, that's all I think about is these little old ladies at home. They're like, oh, someone's stealing my stuff. I better do it. And then they get all their fucking everything stolen by some twat on the... It's just... There's got to be something we can do about it, right? Like... Nuh-uh. Noxophilic, how old is your mom? Fuck, that's scary. Because they're inconsolable and scream crying, and I would like to tell my co-teacher something. I live with her, so I can't avoid it. Oh, God. Bless it. 47? Okay, why? What happened? My mom did that, then blamed it on the Russians because she's a trumpet. What? What? Ransomware is big. I just watched who was it? Was it one of the late night talk show hosts was just talking about that recently. It's pretty scary. The PayPal emails are scary. Anytime you get an email from a bank or a PayPal, look at the actual email it's coming from. I always do, because 9 times out of 10 it's scam. Katie said twat, and it reminded me that once at Thanksgiving dinner, my grandmother on my dad's side called Twitter twat. Oh, that's beautiful. I used to call Twitter twatter. I still do. A lot of the time I say I got a twat real quick. This is why people like Kit Boga exist. I don't know who that is. There are some others who counteract and reverse remote into the scammers' call centers and delete their files. What? They locked her PC with ransomware while she was watching porn? Shut the fuck up. That's beautiful. We should open up Stream Readers. What happened to your hair? Did our queen want to Helen back? It looks amazing. You know how I always say I have like this fire burning on the inside of me and that's why I like sweat and I'm hot at nighttime? I just woke up like this. Shit. She called me telling me she gave Microsoft her credit card number. Oh my God. Is she like she must not be like internet savvy. Like, I'm trying not to be mean, but like my parents, they have no idea how to use the internet. Like, you mentioned when you saw, oh, Banana. Jules, the lady who does my hair and your wife's hair, came to my stream the other day to say hi. I was so flattered. She's so sweet. I know. It was so cool. And she treats people like they're... Oh, God. I'm so sorry. Yes. Kit Boga's the streamer who pretends to be elderly and falling for their scams. Oh, my God. What? He uses fake bank websites, fake Google Play, a.k.a. his entire living is wasting their time. I love him and I worship him now. Intentions. I knew what you meant. Yeah. No, it's cool. It's sad. Good morning, Cleveland. How are you, love? Oh, Mag. You can make a custom keyboard out of anything. I saw someone grow grass in their keyboard and it still works. Jim Browning. I'm going to write it down. Jim Browning. I actually pulled up a video. Oh, did I save it? Please tell me. Oh, of course Stream Raiders has an update. Why does everything update every day? I feel like every fucking day something has to update. Let's see. Did I save the video? Probably didn't. Damn it. Where the guy starts growing a plant out of his legs. What? Grimace, how are you? I'm doing okay today. How are you? I'm okay. I don't have as bad a cramps today, so I'm functional. Oh my god, Banana, that's so fucking cute. Well, her daughter and I became soulmates. Like, I don't know if she planned for that, but I found out her daughter was there when I went to go get my hair done. Her daughter came in with her fiance, husband, whatever, and she goes, "My daughter really likes spiders, Katie." And I was like, pulled open my phone, quickly scanning so I don't show the little kid porn, like pulling up all my tarantula pictures. So we're besties now. Zombifier, good morning, honey. They have updates because they have to pretend they're doing something or they get fired. Dev jobs are the worst jobs in the world. I would never want to be a game dev, ever. I dated a game dev. I have many friends who are really, like, prevalent game devs, and they're all miserable. Maureen, your phone number has been spoofed. A bunch of people calling you saying they missed a call from your number. What the fuck? Spiders are my porn. Yes, this is true. This is true. I love spiders. Speaking of, I found another Black Widow in my yard and I kept it. You want to see it? I'll go grab it. We need to take a break anyways. I got to run an ad so the poor unfortunate souls that cannot afford to sub to my channel don't have to watch ads while we're actually doing cool shit. But I'm going to start Stream Raiders first. I get calls all the time, but they're always from Eastern Washington, and I haven't lived there for over 10 years. So... Ooh, Marnux, go get food, silly. I would never, ever want to be a game dev. They're just treated like absolute shit. And they're so, what am I trying to say? The vibe I got from when I go into dev studios and work with devs, or when I was dating a dev, is that they have, they're led to believe that they are, what's the word? Disposable, because there is so many bajillions of dollars in the gaming industry right now, and everyone wants to be a dev. Everyone thinks they can do it. There's colleges for game dev now. Like, there's all this sorts of shit. So it's insanely competitive on an unhealthy level. And, like, when I was dating Brian, he would literally get private messages telling himself to kill himself because he altered the way some ability works in a video game. And we all agree here that, you know, telling someone to kill themselves is never funny, ever. It's not funny, it's not cute, it's not appropriate. We don't fuck around with suicide jokes. Over a game? Seems psychotic to me. I don't want that. Like, and they can't do anything about it. Like, no dev I've even known can even respond. They're not even allowed to respond to these comments. They just have to sit and take it. Oh my god, Zelda, I left my water in the kitchen. Sorry guys, I went emote only. Do I have any mods? I do, Sales. You want a sword real quick to help me ban these people? Thank you, Sales. Okay, let's go to break and wait for this to be over with. Mods, we're being raided by a bunch of people that think the N-word's funny, so if you want to go through and ban them, I'm gonna help. And Sales has offered to help. So Sales has a sword. Thank you, mods. I'm a white female. Like, I don't... The N-word's, like, so not funny or cute. It's a bot, so it doesn't even make sense for me to fight it with my knowledge. Okay, be right back. Is it still happening? Okay, we're back to normal chat. Let's not fuck around. Oh my god, Foxy, what? Ew, you must get one. Thank you for redeeming points to thank the mods, and thank you to all my mods, as well as Sales for volunteering to help them. What a fucking ridiculous bullshit bot to spend time creating. I almost pity the human that spent that time. I would love it, Skylar, yes. I just tweeted, how many racist raids does it take to get to the center of Twitch? Have they even acknowledged them? Whoa, Vile. They have. They're working on it. Thank you, Sales. I appreciate you. I don't take personal offense because I know it's just a really, really sad, bored human being that wants to just, you know, cause chaos and sadness. But I trash. 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 Oh, Skylar, let me give you a permit. Hold on, honey, you're gonna get banged. Oh shit, you got banged first. Let me give you a permit. Sorry, honey, sorry, I got you. There you go, now you can post for us. Thank you. No, I got you, boo. Fuckers made me get on my computer and look at a bunch of dicks, right? And like, the racial nonsense is just so fucking old. Sign the petition. No, I want to sign it. I don't want to start one. I want to sign it. Sign it! Wow, caps lock. I'm signing this petition because it's been going on since I started streaming, and I've been streaming for 7 years. The fact that people can still make a horrible racist slur as a username just by using funny characters is really sad. Like, we go to space in giant penises if we have enough money. Let's figure out how maybe to ban icky words. Right? I signed. Fuck that, bitches. Hail Breb. Ooh. About a program? Ooh, thank you, Kill. I'll have to check it out. It is cunty. I was in a streamer's channel that night that they had a raid. 3.5 hours. What? I would have just turned my stream off. If it happens twice, I will turn my stream off. Like, I'm not going to support that. We can't do anything about it. Like, oh, Vissy, thank you so much for helping, though. Seriously, like, I was working on it. It was just coming in so fast. I was like, oh, fuck. Not even I can click that fast, my dudes. Not even me. Let's smoke some pot about it. I saw Cocky redeem a 420. I love you too. Cheers. And thank you for that follow, Artsy Fartsy.
Welcome to the class
Goonies girl, I love you. Thank you so much for resubbing the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving a motherfucking anus its wings. Thank you guys for signing that petition. It's... Oh, Foxy, be safe, please. Yeah, exactly. And like, Fade, it happened to me for the first time on the front page. Like, and that is disgusting to me. The front page is a great opportunity to get exposure for your channel. You guys know me, I hang out in the art category or just chatting, so it's not like I'm discoverable by any means. So being on the front page is pretty exciting. And when I have to shut my stream off for an hour for an N-word raid happening on the front stream and turning it onto sub-only mode, that is not the way to invite new community members, you know? Like, it makes me feel gross. Oh, Lady Kimono, we've had the gore one in our Discord too. Yeah. Front page. Only like 23,000 people watching. It's fine. Oh, Maureen, this is what Twitch has tweeted. Okay, so what Twitch has said so far. No one should have to experience malicious and hateful attacks based on who they are or what they stand for. Okay. This is not the community we want on Twitch, and we want you to know we're working hard to make Twitch a safer place for creators. Hate spam attacks are the result of highly motivated bad actors and do not have a simple fix. Your reports have helped us take action. We've been continually updating our site-wide banned word filters to help prevent variations on hateful slurs and removing bots when identified. We've been building channel-level ban evasion detection and account improvements to combat the malicious behavior for months. However, as we work on solutions, bad actors work in parallel to find ways around them, which is why we can't always share details. Oh. It's so gross. I agree, Brandon. It's gross. It's cheap. It's not funny. You could, I mean, they could attempt to be funny. Why don't you want to make some friends? Like, it sounds hollow. They could do something about the damn verification. May I share a link? Yeah, absolutely. Just tell me when you're going to post it so we can give you a permit. As a business analyst, what they said was bullshit. It feels like bullshit. It feels like, fan service, I guess. For one thing, I'm a white female and I'm being attacked with raids that are just flooding my chat with the N-word. So I'm not being personally attacked on any level. However, I stand very openly and verbally against racism and racists. And that might be why. It's 'cause you. I mean, yeah, I guess. And I'm gay. Oh, I'm gay. Well, I mean, could they at least come at me with some cool gay slurs? Like, fuck. Be original. I wanted to do art or something today. Now I'm just bummed out. I hate that stuff, man. It makes me feel gross. I'm so sorry any of you had to see that. If I could do anything about it, I would. Yeah, BDO, I think it's time to get rid of that emote. Like, I love that emote, but it's time. It's being abused in a gross way. I know, Kale. Well, Sales has joined us to help, so God bless Sales.
Hail Satan, Sales.
Yeah, let me give you permit. Let me... Okay. Oh, I modded you instead. My bad. I unmodded you and permitted you. You're good. My bad. This is how easy it is to create fake accounts. The first time I tried creating one, it gave me a CAPTCHA. Every other time, it was as illustrated below. Just click remind me later and you're in. Wow. Remind me later? What? Thank you, Viata. I'm keeping that in mind. Steve-O. Thank you so much for gifting 5 subs in my channel to 5 worthy butt wizards. Amber, Wookie, Futzball, Remnantization, and Doylan Meller. You're all butt wizards of the highest order, and I challenge you to go forth and be consensual in every way. Because nothing is sexier. And thank you for those gifted subs. Oh, God. What are we smoking? We are smoking. Well, I'm smoking. Bits. I agree. Consent is very sexy. I'm smoking. It's called Strawberry Shortcake. And it's Juliet and Strawberry Diesel is the strain mix. It's really tasty, though. I like it. And it smells kind of fruity. Thank you for the biddies. Yeah, it's good. It's by the, it's the Veritas Dime Jar. I think we can open it up now to off of follower mode. Chocolate mint. Ooh, is it good? Ooh, someone's getting you food? Hell yeah. I don't know how it, I don't know. Time flies. They make weed so fancy. Oh my God. I don't have any dabs right now, but when I get some, I'll have to show you like the packaging they come in. It's fancier than shit like Tiffany's boxes these days. It's crazy. Lemonberry? Ooh. Does it smell lemony? Smell is incredible. Yes. It just, oh, black. Yep. Let me grab it. She's behind me. I'll actually grab both because I made a new.
Welcome to the class hall.
Gluttony, thank you so much for gifting us up to Gish. Gish, use a motherfucking butt wizard in Genova for those biddies. Thank you so much. So this is this is Charlotte. So this is the Black Widow I already had, and I made her a new enclosure, and she's now on the top of it. You can kind of see her black ass at the very, very top. She nested all up in the top of it, so you can't really see her right now. But she likes it. I used a licorice container. It works perfect for spiders. You don't need money. But this is, I wish you could actually see her. Maybe I'll try to open her. She's not aggressive, but I would like you to see the difference in the sizes because it's very interesting. Are we in a hype train? No, we're not. It doesn't say it for me. No, we're not.
Welcome to the class hall.
Maybe we should do, oh, I haven't even set up that scene yet. We'll have to set it up. Hold on. That's a spider. I'm a professional, don't worry. But we do have these lovely scenes. I might as well set them up, right? Oh no. Oh no.
2 months, you came back.
There we go. We are in a hype train. Oh my God, thank you for the hype train, you crazies. Vilmo looks really good. Yep, Vilmo's over there. I keep the arboreals farther away from me because they tend to be more skittish.
Welcome to the class hall.
You guys, Vissy just gifted a sub to Squeaky Snake. Thank you very much, Vissy, for gifting a sub to Squeaky. Squeaky, use a butt wizard, bitch. Jesse Robbins with 100 biddies. Kill zombies, give it a fuck. What the fuck? I don't have my water. I forgot it again, but hydrate? Cocky, you silly bitch. Thank you very much for the hype train, guys. If you don't know what a hype train is, basically a way to get free emotes from Twitch because I'm like 1,700 emotes, or I mean sub points away from a new emote in my channel. Personally, that's never going to happen. But you don't have to participate in it in any way, shape, or form. Oh, God. Owie. The Black Widow is not the most venomous or poisonous thing I have. Actually, that would probably be the scorpions. Kill. I'll scream and cry if something weird happens. Thank you for gifting a sub to Patchy. Patchy, use a motherfucking bow wizard, baby. Ooh, Jessie, is it good? Yum. Okay, so I have camera 2. Let's see if she'll work. Video capture device. Is it this one? Yep. Beautiful. Look at that. Oh, it looks so good. Well, almost. Ball sacks. Spoke too soon. I mean, touch the fucking video, you fucking whore sack. There we go. There's so many assets on my OBS, I can't grab things. It's interesting. Okay. Woo. So, let's see if you can see Big Girl first. I would never hold a Black Widow. Absolutely not. Do not hold venomous. In the tarantula hobby, we refer to them as HOTS. Anything venomous, anything medically significant, do not touch it. Ever. No, I would never. They don't. So, let's take a cheers in honor of the hype train. Thank you so much for your generosity in keeping my stream afloat. I love you. Cheers. Oh God, Vile, I'm so sorry. So I have, the species of scorpions I have are called Hottentotas, which is actually a racist word, so I try not to use it too much. But that's the Latin word for the scorpions. They're a West African alligator-back scorpion, and they are deadly. Black Widows, however, are not as deadly as most people think they are. Yes, if you get bit 10 times by a Black Widow and you just lay there and take it, you're probably going to die. If you get to a hospital, you're going to be fine. It's just going to be a lot of pain. So, I'll try to show you Charlotte first. So, Charlotte is a rescue. A while back, there she is. You can kind of see her. I don't want to fuck up her enclosure. Fuck it. So, I'm involved in a lot of tarantula, like, forums and user boards and shit. And a prevalent member of the tarantula community had a stroke and was no longer able to take care of his animals. And his wife said she would kill them all. I know. Great. Or throw them away or something crazy like that. And so I was like, oh, I will help you. So I got a bunch of tarantulas from him, and then he asked me if I would like to have an Australian Black Widow, and I was like, as long as it's not pregnant, sure. And so she's in here, and I'm going to try to pop the lid so you guys can see her. She's actually on the lid. I know. I want to try to feed her. She's probably hungry. Let's see. Do I have a worm small enough? Oh, I totally do. Let's see if we can feed her. But the interesting thing is, this is an Australian Black Widow. The one in my yard that's just like the common North American Black Widow is so much smaller. Like, I didn't realize there was such a huge size difference in the two species. Don't be scared for me. Do not do what I'm doing. I'm very, very experienced keeper of bugs. Don't do this. Don't be scared. I promise I would never do anything on my stream that made me nervous, that I thought something bad would happen. I would never do that on you guys, ever. I wouldn't do that. I'm not into, like, death. Dying shit. I promise you. I don't fuck around. Let's see. We'll get a wormy. Come here, little worm. I'm sorry. Hi, Mickey. How are you, love? These are hornworms. They turn into hawk moths. So, alright. So when I lift it, you should be able to see her if I tilted it right. Did I do it right? Oh yeah, there she is. She webbed to the lid, so I can't even pull it up. And this is what I can't stand. She's totally webbed to the lid. I'm sorry, Boo. You can't be webbed to the lid, though. I have to be able to feed you. Sorry. Okay. So, let's tilt that camera up. So she is right there, and you can see her big, red, beautiful spot on her booty. But this is like your average Red Vines container, so you can kind of get an idea of how big she is. She's pretty chonk. She's chonk. She is an absolute chonk. I don't know why this is so far away, but let's see if we can feed her. Yeah, she's good. She's about, if I was to tell you, like, a good quarter. She's like at the size of a quarter. Like not her ass, but like with her legs and body and everything. She's about the size of a quarter, which is a pretty healthy size. Let's do this one. I have a holder for this cam, but it's a little too tall for this. Oh, I know. Lil's so cute. She loves cuddling on the couch. This be a good height? Hopefully. Hopefully. What gets to be 5 pounds? A Black Widow? I don't know about that. I've never seen a 5-pound Black Widow, but that'd be intimidating. Alright, so if I pick her up, what do you see? Nothing. Oh, there she is. She's already trying to fix her web. She's pissed. It's actually pretty good. Alright, so she's not very aggressive. She's usually pretty slow to take her food, but we'll see. So... oh, fuck. Can you see what she's doing? How she does these push-ups? It's so weird. I'm trying so hard to spin it so you can see her. She does push-ups when she's hunting, and it is the most bizarre behavior I've ever seen in my life. She's pissed because I'm shaking, trying to balance this shit. Sorry, boo. I just want people to be able to see her really cool hunting habits. She does really weird shit. She does, like, push-ups when she hunts. Seriously. So I'm going to balance.
Welcome to the class hall.
So if you watch her, she'll actually start to do push-ups. I don't know why. I have no idea why they do this. But she'll start to do mad push-ups, and then she'll squirt venom at the worm. If I could stop moving. God. I'm sorry. I'm so shaky. I have no, like, ability to hold still at all. It's terrible. ADD life. Come on, do it again. She was doing it so well, and then I moved. Ugh, Katie. Shaky hands are just the syndrome of the week. I swear to God. Oh, I know. Well, she normally will just eat anyways. It's just, I just, sometimes I just want to, like, scream and set the world on fire because nothing works the way I want it to. There she is. Do it. The fucking glare is gonna ruin everything. I tried. She'll eat it. I don't know what to do. Sometimes I just want to set it on fire, though. Thank you for the resub. I'm sorry I didn't, like... I was trying to hold still. It wasn't working. Look at all the glare, my fuck. It's not that much light in here. It's crazy. There she is. Great view. What is this? It's like a night. I'm literally living a nightmare. I know, I hate it. It's a really good home for her, though, ironically. It's just really hard to show you guys. I can see her. I don't know why the camera picks up more glare than me. I don't know anything about photography to even tell you. But she's right there. God, it's like fighting a bat. I just want to quit, guys. I hate it. Nothing works, and I hate the world. There's no winning. There's no winning. I'm thinking. Scary, I know. Don't worry, I won't hurt myself. Where you at, boo? Nay. Oh, fuck, she's doing it right now. Jesus, Katie, why? Ugh. Everything's dumb, and the world is just a place I don't want to be. It's not broken. It's just it's the long chain in the back. You guys are good. Thank you for caring, though. Did you see the push-ups? Aren't they weird? One-handed camera settings while you're handling a potentially painful bite is fun. There we go. Lilith, not the time. Down, 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 down. Thank you. It's your food, Tina. Isn't she cool? She's very delicate. I'm very, very careful, David, I promise. I would never do anything like this if I was worried on stream. She's very slow and non-aggressive. I've had her for quite a while now. Oh, push-ups? No. I know. It's interesting. It's hard for me to gauge when to feed her Mickey versus the tarantulas because of that fat ass. I just don't know. And so the way I tell is she actually starts hunting. She'll start running around her cage, and I'm like, all right, you hunger. What she'll do, though, is she'll actually squirt a sticky web out her ass at the worm, which is pretty cool. See? She's not aggressive. She's not quick. They like dark, cold spaces. They do not want to fuck with people. She just chilling. I don't think she'll get it while I'm holding her, though, just because I can't stop shaking. But at least you guys got to see how cool she is. She's just a very pretty spider. And she is an Australian black widow, which they actually call something else. I can't remember what it's called. They have some, like, you know, Australian slang for it or something. But yeah, that's my girl. I'm gonna let her eat now because oh, push-ups? No. I just can't stop moving. But she's very pretty. So that is Charlotte. She was shipped to me. Now she has a really big, nice home. Because what she was shipped to me in was small and sad. But she'll have a very delicious meal. See how big that girl is? Redback. Thank you so much. Redback spider is what they call them. Yep. Yep. Redback. Thank you. They don't have lungs. No, spiders. Well, okay. So we can't say they don't have lungs. So spiders have. Oh my God, that camera is so bright. I apologize. So spiders have something really interesting. They have a breathing mechanism similar to gills of a fish, and they are called book lungs. Do I have a tarantula out right now? Just trying to see if I had a tarantula who's like out and about and I could show you them. I don't. So if you looked at the base of a tarantula, they have the thorax, which is where all the legs come out. And that's just basically all muscle. That's like if you cracked a crab open, it looks very similar on the inside. And then they have their abdomen, which is that ass, the big old fat pimple booty. And on the base of a tarantula, you'll see white patches that are symmetrical on both sides. And that's their book lungs, named book lungs because microscopically they look like the pages of a book. But literally they breathe passively via those book lungs, which is why tarantulas can drown really easily. Imagine being in water as a tarantula. Oh, David, I appreciate that. I would be really, really upset if someone was cheering for me to be hurt. Okay, so this is the black widow I found in the yard. Look at that little boo right there. Finger for scale. So small. Still a black widow, though, but totally different. Notice how the hourglass is only on the belly? So on the red back, it goes up the booty, which is this side, and this guy has nothing up the booty at all. It's just black, pure black. And this came out of my fucking yard. Cool, though, but I mean, seriously, like, that's how tiny, comparatively, to my other Chica. Itty bitty little baby, yeah. And I believe it is female. But black widows are everywhere. They're everywhere. I know. Like, I think they're pretty much everywhere in the United States, mostly. Anywhere that they can get a dark, cold corner. It is, which is crazy, Mickey. Like, honestly, before I owned my redback, before I owned Charlotte, I had no idea there were so many different black widows. There's so many. I had no idea. Like, we all just kind of, you know, grow up thinking there's the black and red one. The males are teeny tiny and usually don't have red. Good to know. I knew that they would be smaller, but because of the sheer size difference of the Australian versus the North American, I was like, either it's the species or that's a boy. I think it's species too, because she's chunky. Yeah. Goonies, what did you not know? Isn't Charlotte? Yeah. She's my spider that looks the most like Charlotte from Charlotte's Web. So I thought it was pretty fitting. I have a couple pretty cool spiders that aren't tarantulas. I have a velvet spider. Actually, I think I need to feed my pumpkin spider. You want to see a tarantula eat? Oh, about the lungs? Isn't that cool? I know. I think that's like, and most arachnids, I guess, breathe this way. Most insects. So scorpions are the same. Scorpions apparently drown really easily because they can't pick themselves up like a tarantula can. The Australian's Australian. Everything down there is bigger and tries to kill you. She's really nice, though. She hasn't tried yet. Nah, for real. She is so timid. Like, rehousing her She literally just kept backing up into her web. I had to like sit there with a little paintbrush. I was like, "Come on, you're so delicate." And when I received her, she already was missing a leg, probably from shipping or something, because they didn't pack her very well. He shipped Charlotte in this. This is not how you ship an animal, if you're curious. So she was missing a leg, so I was like, oh my god, she's already like super delicate. I love it. I know, it's so cool. Animals are cool, man. I have tarantulas from... Actually, I think I have an animal from almost every continent other than the freezing ones. Because my ladybird spiders can be in the UK and Greece. I have Asian, African, South American, US. Yeah, I think I do. Oh, I gave Knives a new home, actually. I gave Knives, so he kept going in his water bowl and then just burying himself again, and I was like, I'm gonna give him like some space. So I made him like a whole tub. I can grab it and show you guys. I like a tote. I gave him like a little home in it, and half of it is a pond he can go into and swim. He swims like pretty much all the time. For an African bullfrog, it's very interesting. The funny thing is that some of the weakest scorpion poisons are super deadly to a lobster. No shit? Why? The fuck? I do have scorpions. Yeah, I have 2 scorpions. I have 2, let me grab them. They're West African alligator back scorpions. I finally am free of babies for the time being, thank God. There was a time where I had hundreds of these. Yeah, I agree, David. Like, imagine the grocery bill for feeding your polar bear. Oof. Oh my God, the babies. So I learned the hard way that these scorpions are what's called parthenogenic. So they can make babies on their own, and that sucks. And I ended up with so many babies, but thankfully I live near an exotic shop, and they let me... He took them, thank God. I do. No, I have these ones. I just don't have the babies. These are still the West African race of scorpions. Yep. I told everyone the word earlier. I was like, this is the Latin name, but I don't like to use it because it's hella racist. Literally, like, the Latin name for this species is a racial slur in Africa for black people. Or a people of a certain area, I guess. I can't remember exactly what it means, but I ain't gonna go perpetuating that shit. Okay. Let's see if we can find her. Him, it, I guess. Them. There she is. There's a little Goomba. So this is... Which one is this? This is Scorpius. So this was the first one to ever give birth. Let's see if she wants a worm. Oh, it's the ones that... Dude, the click language is so cool. I've watched Trevor Noah sing in the click language, and it made me pee my pants. Let's see. Get her a nice, juicy one. Here you go, boo. So she'll just take it from me if you watch. Boom. Oh, I accidentally gave her 2. Well. And once it wriggles, she'll go to sting it. I'm sorry, I gave you 2. Extra snack for later. But honestly, I would say 90% of the time she just eats it without ever stinging it. It's wild. She didn't give a fuck. Like, if it doesn't fight her, she'll just start to eat it. She'll usually pull it under her log and then be done with it. Is she just eating it? She's not eating it yet. She's just chilling. You gonna eat it? Look how aggressive my deadly scorpion is. Crazy. Oh yeah, she just eat. Oh, is she gonna eat it? I don't know. I think it's just wriggling on her. Well, this is interesting. I know, she's like, Mom. Bitch, sting it. She's thinking about it. Her stinger's twitching. Oh, I have at least 50 tarantulas alone. Yeah. That one's gonna get away from you, ho. She's got one in each claw. Double fisting, bitches. Tarantulas are easier to keep than a cactus. So pretty much anyone you meet that has spiders, they're gonna own more than one. Just because we want to interact with our spiders. And you're never, like, if you have one spider, you're gonna get to interact with it once a week if you're lucky. And if it's molting, you're gonna get it once a year. Dude, fucking sting it. She's just like holding them. This seems crueler. Where do you store them? In this room. They're all so it's when I say 50 tarantulas, you imagine a pet store. They don't take up that much room. I'll show you in a second. I don't want to move anything while she's chilling here, but I'll show you how big a tarantula cage is. They're very small. It's kind of like owning fish tanks, like a betta fish. Oh, there. She stung the little one first. Oof. Bye-bye, baby. Baby is done for. You gotta get the other one, ho. She's just gonna start eating it, huh? See how fast it died, though? Isn't that wild? I don't know what kind of venom it is, though. Ooh, I can keep 600 cactus in a 2.5 foot by 1 foot. Wait, what? How the fuck? That's amazing. So I have wire racking behind me. These are all my reptiles. So I have geckos and amphibians and some snakes. And I keep them in rackings because I have heating under them. And then all of my tarantulas are literally on different rackings on both sides of my desk. I can show you in a second. Is she gonna do anything else or like... Sting the big one. But they're all in this room with me, actually. Do it. Sting it. Oh, do you really? That's so cool. I love plants. I have a big window full of plants over here that I grow too. I don't know if she's going to sting the other one. I think she's just going to munch on the little one for a bit. I don't know. Are we going to get another poke, boo? We got another scorpion to try to feed. I feel like you're being kind of selfish with the camera time. Sting it. It's touching your stinger, bitch. Oh, my little splood friends. Oh yeah, she's eating the little one now, so we'll leave her. I'll put her log back on her. Here you go, boo-boo. Very careful not to squish her. I propped it. All right, let's look at our other girl. So I did have 3, but one unfortunately passed away last winter. We got a flash freeze in the middle of the night. It went below 0, like, and we lost 2 scorpions. It was really sad. So let's see. This is your average tarantula enclosure. For the first, I would say, couple years of your tarantula's life. This is an arboreal enclosure. And right now, who's in here? I just rehoused this boo-boo and he dug himself in. I believe this is a Pteranopelma sazami. Hold on. Bitch, you buried yourself real good. I think she's gonna molt, so I'm gonna leave her alone, but I believe this is the Pteranopelma sazami, and this is just like an arboreal type enclosure. And they'll stay in that for a really long time. This is a about year-old tarantula lives in there, and I'll show you what a baby tarantula lives in. Are you on my cord, love? Yeah, you are. Oh. This is my spood named after my moderator, Alchemy. And this is definitely a Pteranopelma sazami, otherwise known as the Brazilian blue dwarf tarantula. And they are fucking gorgeous because they're literally like blue. Holy crap, mongers. Oh, you can see book lungs. Oh my gosh, you can see her book lungs. Okay, this is cool. See those white patches on the belly? Oh my gosh, my keyboard's gonna ruin everything. I have an idea. Ooh, the venom mainly affects the cardiovascular and pulmonary system, eventually leading to pulmonary edema. Oh, okay, cool. Sick. That's good to know. So this is about a year-old tarantula, finger for size. They're not very big. And they stay small for a very long time. But this is literally the size of the enclosure. It's quite small. And she'll live in this for at least 2 to 3 years. She can live in something like this. Hand for scale. This is how small they are. That's so cute and little. But that's Alchemy. She's gorgeous. I should turn down the exposure on this. I turned it up way high because of Charlotte. And her cage is really dark. There we go. Better. But if you look at the white patches on the abdomen, do you see those 3 white patches right there on the abdomen? Those are the book lungs that I was just talking about. So those are essentially a tarantula's gills. I'll see if I can focus it on her, but she's small. And this is Logitech, let's be honest. How good are we going to get? Not bad. There's your book lungs. Isn't that cool? Ellie, how are you? Oh, Cake, what's up? How are you, love? Mel, how are you? I love snakes. Oh my gosh, corn snakes are precious. What's its name? Yes, Noxophilic. Yes, absolutely. You don't flush the spider. This is also, like, I always try to tell people to keep this in mind. If a spider's in your house, there's a reason. They're not stupid. They're not intelligent by any means. We're not talking, like, genius animals. They're not, like, you know, no. But they're only in your house if there's something to eat. So, if you're going to get rid of the spider, you need to fumigate for whatever the fuck is living in your house, because that's going to propagate like wild once you get rid of the spiders. Leave the spiders. As long as it's not something deadly, like obviously don't leave a black widow chilling in your house. It's a wise idea to leave the spider, I would say. Lilith, what the fuck is... Oh, is it break time? Holy shit. You're so smart. We can feed Scorp number 2 when I come back if you guys like. Big old bull, hell yes. I'll cheers with you when I get back. Yeah, most tarantulas and spiders will float at first, but they will drown. Oh, we have a button. Thank you, Viata, for reminding me. Thank you, thank you. So, hold on. All my cages are over here. You can kind of get an idea of how many tarantulas I have. Let's do that. Button. Oh, I know. See, we have the brown recluse spiders here, but I'm not afraid of them. The only time a brown recluse is going to bite you is if you like roll over on it in bed. So I'm going to not keep spiders in my room. Like I don't keep anything in my room. That's not safe for me or my family. Did this screen get fucked up? I don't care. Really? Oh, I love toads and frogs. I have a toad and a frog. I usually take them outside with a piece of paper, but I was... Oh, yeah. Well, we used to get them crawling out of our toilet and out of our bathtub, the drains. Don't nap with a spider. I wouldn't. Oh my god. Resident Devil Summoner. Tell you a story? Oh, can you give me a theme? I'll come up with a good one while I'm on break. He started foaming at the mouth? Oh my god, because he licked his paw? Oh! Oh my god, no. That's terrifying. Oh no. Mm-mm. That's scary. Yeah, nope. Nope. No more dog trauma for me. I'm over it. Told my dog not to destroy his new toy on the first day. Now he's hugging it. That green thing behind me, you can barely see it now. That's actually a piece of a tennis ball my dog's destroyed. All right, Stream Raiders, back up. Get in. Oh my god, is he addicted to the toad? He's on the toad. Oh my god, you guys. We have to work as a community to get the dog off the toad. This is serious. Addiction is a mental problem. I'm sure. I mean, there's got to be a drug derived from toads, right? I'll get on that toad. Isn't it showing carcasses on stream against TOS? Is it? I don't know if they have a TOS on the carcass thing, sales. To be honest. Don't look at it. What first got you into spiders? Ooh, okay. Break time, and I will come up with I will think. I really just have to think, because honestly, that's a long story. Colorado river toad. Yep, I was literally gonna ask you if it was Colorado river toad. A lot of breeders sell them, and I don't know why, because they're everywhere here. They're very prevalent. All right, break time. Every couple of hours, we take a break, we stand up, we stretch, we get water, which I dearly need, and I run an ad for 3 minutes. It keeps the platform free because no one should have to pay to watch Twitch. Play? What? Pay to watch Twitch. That's ridiculous. We have enough to pay for. I'll be back in a few. Join the Stream Raiders. Welcome back. Oh, please, ma'am. What up, homies? So I thought I'd bring out a big tarantula just to show you like a kind of adult size. Rip? Oh my god, why? Thank you. What up, Kneecappa? How you doing, Honeybean? Oh, there wasn't sound? Thank you for letting me know. My bad. Sorry for the silence. Yeah, it's like is it even toxic though? Like this is like terror. At a certain point, it goes beyond toxic and becomes something so much worse. It's I don't know though. What would be a word for it? Like toxic is like a gossip queen who won't shut the fuck up about other people. This is like harmful, evil hatred. It's hatred. It's pure, unadulterated hatred. And the sad thing is, babies aren't born racist or hating things. Someone had to make the conscious decision to teach their child to be racist, and that's wild. Or the parents were just racist in front of their child because monkey see, monkey do. And that is disgusting. How dare you? ruin a small child's potential with such evil thought processes, you know? I don't know. I'm a hippie. What do I know? Hi, Mind Man. How are you, love? I'm getting my stand up so you guys can watch her. I think she'll eat for us. She's a really good eater. She was in her hole for like a year. So now she's all fucking buck wild and ready for food. Stay. Thank you. Man, I gotta play Transistor again, but that game is so hard. Wow, I want to cuddle your butt got banned, but all of those racist usernames don't. Our Chipotle's testing for a pea protein chorizo that's actually pretty good. Oh, thank God. You know, we actually got Chipotle last night because Zeke had never had it before, which was crazy. Cheers. I definitely have a hit left. Cheers, everyone. Rogue Raiden, that is so common. That was me too. My grandparents taught me that a Brazil nut was a black person's toe. But, you know, in slightly less common terms, or, you know, societally acceptable terms. And I went to second grade and told my whole class what my favorite nut was. That was a fun conversation with my parents. I got a lot of learning that day. Your grandma and grandpa are racist. Okay. So this is my very first tarantula ever. This is Nana. We gotta focus her, but that's her. She's gorgeous. I love this music. Oh, she's actually kind of thin compared to my others. I should show you Goldie. Goldie's fat. She's actually off the foods right now. Ooh, there we go. So this is Nana. She is a Aphonopelma calcodes, otherwise known as the Arizona Desert Blonde or the Desert Blonde or whatever. Common names are stupid. She's real fluffy and cute. She's very gentle. Sometimes she will grab her food and just gently walk out of her cage to eat it somewhere else, so I have to be ready for that. We also got the Chipotle last night. What the fuck? That's creepy. What did you get? Do you like my hair, Mind Man? Thank you. What's my favorite nut? A Brazil nut. I had to come up with a story about what got me into spiders and stuff, and I thought about it. So I can't tell you like a moment, but I can tell you that since I could crawl, my mother has told me and has home videos and shit of me flipping rocks and logs and searching in the grass and searching in bushes for bugs. I have no idea why. I've always loved the small world though. Like I know that to this day I still love it. Like I go out in my yard and I crouch down and just sit for a second silently still. And once you sit there still for a minute, you start to notice everything moving. And all that has always fascinated me. I don't know why. Small insects and small creatures and stuff like that are just so fucking fascinating. It's been since I was born, really. And I love pets, obviously, and I love tarantulas and reptiles and kind of the creepier kind of side of the pet world. And my mother is petrified of anything, all of them. Rats, snakes, spiders, anything. She's ultra petrified. So growing up, I could have none of these animals, like not anywhere near our house. Like we were a family with a lot of cans of Raid under the sink. And so as an adult, I am living my best life. And I own like 11 geckos, 4 snakes, a toad, a frog, a bunch of tadpoles, over 50 tarantulas, and I am so happy. I just love caring for my animals. But these are insanely easy to take care of. Please don't go out and own 50 snakes or 50 rats. 50 bugs. She's a bug. Hail Satan, motherfucker. Oh, mine, man. I bet that's beautiful. Hi, Erican. How are you, love? So, this is one of 2 tarantula species native to America, native to the U.S. Oh, Scott. Yeah, I'm thrilled. Thanks. Oh, did you see my message? You're probably gone already, but we got like a little light on the street for kids, which is kind of crazy. What's wrong with 50 snakes? I'm just saying 50 snakes is a lot more like maintenance and care than 50 tarantulas. Like some people can do it. I wouldn't want to. That's so many rats to buy and feed. I hope it slows them down too, dude. I've seen people fly up the curb on this corner before. What about 51 snakes? Maybe. I prefer 69, but go for it. That would stink really bad. Erican, you're one of the few bitches that got the fucking new strain, bro. How are you feeling? I'm so sorry, honey. Yeah. Oh, get air? Oh, fuck that. You know, I'm really glad that I don't live near a Jack in the Box because I would be fat. I'm going to feed her because we've had her open for a while and she's probably getting really sick of waiting. Get it, ho? See how aggressive they are? Bye, Scott. They're very gentle, yeah. And once it moves, then she'll... But until it moves, she won't do anything. I know. They're very gentle. Tarantulas... So that's what I was going to say earlier. So I don't actually interact, hold, or take out any of my tarantulas or spiders. They're insanely delicate. Like, crazy, crazy delicate. Their booty is like a very sad, weak water balloon covered in fur. And it only takes about 2 to 3 inches for it to pop, for them to fall. And so there is no way an insect is going to get pleasure derived from being handled. They don't have the mental capacity to even conceptualize what that is. They are a single-celled like organism. They have a ganglion that basically is like, feed, hide, survive. And the risk of me dropping her for a cool picture for Instagram is so not worth it. I would be heartbroken. But yeah, one of 2 U.S. species. So it's a Phonopelma chalcodes, and then the other one is called the Texas brown. And I'm trying to think of what the scientific name is for it. Hold on. I'll look it up while she tests the waters. Yeah, it's the Texas brown or Oklahoma brown tarantula, which is, a Phonopelma hentzi. Hentzi. That's the other one in the U.S. Isn't that crazy? Ooh, I haven't had a tarantula since I was like 6. My dad and his friends and their kids used to go camping in the desert every year, and I just remember my uncle holding it and handling it to me. Isn't that crazy? Yeah, they're wild here too. They have one ganglion in their brain. Their body is actually run by fluid torsion, which is crazy. So they have blue blood moving through their body, and that is how they move, is by the pressure changes of the fluid. Oh. We not feeling it today, Nana? Sometimes they'll push it away. I hope she pushes it. Is she gonna push it? She might not be hungry. She still has a foot on it, though. No, she's testing it. We'll leave her alone. She has a foot on it, so she's waiting for it to move. She's probably nervous. 8 hard-ons. I know, I love it. They're boner legs. I love their boner legs. But that's Nana, and then this is her enclosure. So she is an adult tarantula, but she's not one of the biggest species. She's about a medium-sized tarantula. And this is about as big as they need, depending on what kind of tarantula it is, obviously. I'd actually love to upgrade her. She deserves it. She doesn't need it, but she deserves it. Yeah, amazing, but you and I are different. I don't want to encourage like normies to go out and hoard animals, you know? You know, like there's people like us that have the time and take care of animals, and then there are people who are like, I'm gonna go buy 50 tarantulas and be like Katie, and then they all die, and then I feel terrible. Don't do that. Don't do that.
Did you take your joy today? Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
I did take my joy, but I hope y'all motherfuckers are taking your joy. I got my eyes on you. This one also decided to web to the top of their enclosure like a bastard. But this is Jack. And we might get a better visual from the side. Ooh, Thursday my pulse ox was 73? American. You gotta take care of yourself better, boy. I love you, Joker. Have a good night, honey. Sleep well. Me too, artsy fartsy. I'm such a nerd for it. I mean, they're just... It's like this world under our feet that's so complex and beautiful, and nature does quite a bang-up job at it, as you'll see with this tarantula. That last tarantula is one of the, as some mean tarantula keepers like to say, a boring brown tarantula. I don't think there's such a thing as a boring tarantula, but that's just me. This guy is a pumpkin patch tarantula, and he's actually stripy like a pumpkin. This is Jack. Can you see him in there? I hope so. I'm trying to avoid that stupid glare. But he webbed to the top like a bastard. There he is. He's a pumpkin king, he is. He lives in Nocturne Alley. Oh, artsy fartsy. Ooh, thank you for reminding me I need to plug my phone in. Where is Azula? Azula's down here. She is... I actually just fed her yesterday. She's on my right. Her and Persephone, because they're the big girls. They're my big girls. And I have Velma. She's another one of my big juicy girls. I'd like to feed this, babe, but, dude, the webbing is so cool. I want you guys to see it. Trick, I need you to get out. Out. Out, bud. Out. Come on. Out. Come on. Out. Go. 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 Get. Go. Oh, it's such a lump. Murder. Seriously, though. I've been playing so much fucking Hades lately. So let's see. I'm going to have to peel the webbing away from the lid. This is really common with tarantulas. They don't like you. I mean, come on. You are predator numero uno. You can kind of see her right there. So they run. And that sucks. But her webbing is so fucking dope. It's literally like tunnels of web. But I need to feed her. So we have to break it away from the top, unfortunately. Yeah, I can grab knives. Yeah. He's behind me, so easy squeezy. I forgot water again. Why am I like this? I'm trying to pick a smaller worm. It looks small-ish. Okay, I'm sorry, Jack. You did this, though. I know. So there's Jack. He's hiding in a corner. I feel bad. Oh, I feel bad. He's like running. Let's give him food. He'll come out. Come here, worm. Fuck. Get it, boo. Aggressive, aren't they? I hate these worms, man. They freeze up like that on purpose because they know. Fucking worms. Well, you got to see Jack a little bit. Yeah, tarantulas have to be fast because if you think about it, they have no defense. There is no such thing as a deadly tarantula in the world. So their defense is run. That's it, or hide, blend in. Wobbly, wobbly acid boy with that 5 months.
Hail Satan, mother father.
What up? Axolotls are hard to take care of, Artsy. That's a rough one. I've never wanted to have an axolotl because I'm so scared I'd kill it. They are like finicky as fuck with water and stuff, aren't they? I've heard. So he just bunched up in that corner right there. He's like, fuck everything. I hate you. That's what they do. They're terrified. Poor little guy. This is also a dwarf species, so he will only get about 3 inches. Whereas the biggest tarantulas can get like 11 inches across-ish, you know? They can get up there. Yeah, I've heard like the water with an axolotl is, you have to do crazy water changes and stuff. Which, I mean, I'm raising tadpoles right now because one of my frogs birthed and like, that's enough. I hate aquatic animals. This is a pretty cool one. You can see the webbing of what this guy has done. This is Gizmo. This is an Ephebopus murinus. And look at the cool webbing, though. Like, I don't know if it'll show up better on this, on that. Who knows? But I love seeing how my tarantulas web up their enclosures. Like, you can see the tube web down there, and that's her food she's eating. That's a tube of web, I mean. They all do something kind of different, which is interesting. But this is like a 6-month-old tarantula, but this species grows kind of fast, so might get up there a little bit faster. It metamorphosized past the axolotl stage to basically a salamander? What the fuck? Oh, dude, let me show you the Balfouri communal. So I have, so there's one species of tarantulas that we know about so far in nature that actually exists, cohabitates on purpose. So there's this crazy island. Seriously, Google it. It's so weird. It's called Socotra Island in Africa. And it's Socotra, T-R-A. Socotra Island. And it's this really tiny island, and it's one of these weird places, kind of like the Galapagos, where it's isolated and has it's a very unique biome that nobody else has. It has these crazy looking trees, and this one crazy species of tarantula evolved there, and it's called the Socotra Island baboon, or the Monocentropus balfouri. And on this island, you could go pick up a log and find a community of this tarantula living together and not killing each other, which is crazy. Tarantulas don't do that. They are very solitary. They get together to fuck, and usually the female just eats the male, and that's it. Females live alone for like 20 years-ish. And so seeing a communal tarantula is pretty fucking wild, and they're gorgeous. Oh, the tarantula is beautiful. Mine are babies, so they're not as vibrant, but when they're adults, their thorax and abdomen, from what I remember, is basically silver, and their legs are like sapphire blue, and they're just phenomenal looking. But the way they spin webs is really cool. I didn't know that, Noxo. That's really cool, though. I'll show you this girl just because she's in the way. This is little Meg. She is my second Grammostola pulchra, otherwise known as the Brazilian black tarantula. She's not very old, and they grow really slow. I have 2. I have Greg and Meg. Greg's one of my first ones, but she's very small and cute. Great beginner species. Really cut and run, it's true. Like, and they don't even get to fuck. Like, they come all over their bed and like punch it a bunch, and then like try to finger the girl and then they get eaten. Their life is not a thrill. That's crazy. See, that's what I mean by like axolotls. They're crazy sensitive. I mean, even the frog and the toad are a little much for me, but what are you gonna do? Ooh, Mickey, you know I'm a nerd. Ooh, there's one out actually. So I build these enclosures because I'm a nerd. This is my Balfouri communal enclosure. Are we focused right? I can't even tell. But on the right side of the hole, there's actually one out. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on her. She's like on the top of the hole in the back. Can you see her? So that's about how big they are right now. So I purchased 7 and I have 4. They just die. This is why spiders have a million babies, because genetically speaking, not all of them are going to make it. Like a very small portion of them actually make it, you know, like survive to adulthood. And 3 of them were just duds and they passed away, unfortunately. But that is the way. We have a button. Speaking of, it's time. Go. Really? I would not. I mean, I commend you for owning an axolotl, and if you've kept it healthy and alive, you're better than me. I would do it, but I would be I'm miserable taking care of these fucking tadpoles. The only thing that keeps me going is eventually they're no longer tadpoles. We win. Ooh, Viata. Nice. Oh, so once it doesn't have gills anymore, is it gonna die soon? That's sad. Do we have, vibe check? I don't know what that means, but I did it. Do I have to press enter? Oh, there we go. Sick. Anyways. So this is the Balfouri communal. Let me see if I can focus it a little bit better. So you can see that female creeping back there. So there's actually 4 living in here right now. And if you follow my Spooter Instagram, I posted a picture the other day actually of them eating together. I call it the Balfouri hug because they all like group hug over their food and it's really weird. But that's the female, and you can kind of see how she's already getting the colors. Well, she's one of the females of that tan body with the blue legs. And she actually kind of looks like she needs to molt. But if I throw food in there, you can see the tunnel they made. It's pretty cool. If I throw food in there, she'll probably go get it. They love eating. Go get the mini kimono. We won't go anywhere. Anguish. Hello, my love. How are you? You know, Yoshi, I actually thought of you this morning. I thought of that. I don't know why. I was thinking this morning and I was like, well, at least my cramps didn't kill me on a weekend day, because there are people who only get to come on the weekends, like Dinosaur. Are parrots hard to raise? Oh my god. Do you want to have a toddler for 80 years with a knife mouth? That's a parrot. It's like a 3-year-old that has a knife mouth and can fly for 80 years. I'm not a fan. I love birds. I just don't want to own one. It's literally like a child. Like, if Mickey and Alex were here, they could tell you all about it. They have birds. They are high fucking maintenance and so intelligent they take things personally. Oh, look at them all coming out. Do you guys see them? Dude, look at that. You guys are getting such a cool show. Look at all of them coming out. What the fuck? So there's 3. They know. They sense me. Isn't that neat? I've never even seen them all come out like that before. Ooh, fuck yeah, Anguish. Chill the fuck out. All right. Let's see. Let's see if they get it. Oh, look at that one spinning web in the back. You guys are getting a really cool show. Fuck it. I'm not doing anything yet. I'm going to fix the focus. That is sick. What? I'm not touching shit. This is, I've never seen them do, I mean, I know they do it, but I've never got to watch. You see those spinnerets going wild? You see how they use their spinnerets like fingies? That's how they lay their web. This is so cool. The webbing makes it really hard to focus, but I'm doing my best. This is so sick. That was cool. See, and you will never see this. Like, if I put any other species together, they would murder each other. They would, I mean, they are a cannibalistic species. They will absolutely eat each other. But these guys, this one species just chills like and these are all siblings. Look at that face. I'm dying. This is so dope. We get the coolest footage on stream. I swear to God, I never see this shit when I'm alone. It's so cool. Oh my God. Smira, it literally kind of is. Oh, I don't know if I have a Frodo. I have the figurines that David made. They're very active, dude. This is like... I mean, this is notoriously quite a shy species. As most tarantulas are, but this is pretty cool to watch. All the lights on, and they don't give a fuck. I won't cry. I know. Although I'd kill for an ogre face spider. That'd be really cool. I'm trying to think what kind of figurines I have I could put in there, because they don't even have a... Oh, I don't even think they have a dice. They didn't get anything cool. Dude. You guys are getting the coolest footage right now. I can't. What could we put in there that would be neat? I have to think on that one. I want to throw food in there, but like, it'll disturb what's going on. I don't want to fuck with them. Should I just throw the food in? You think they're done being cute? I'm gonna throw it in. You ready? I know, worm. Let go. You're gross. Nobody likes you. Oh, I went on the side. Fuck. That's my bad. Does he feel it? It's moving and struggling, so they have to know it's there. One of them will get it, and then they all go on it. It's pretty wild. Maybe. Fuck. I hate worms. Excuse me, snack? Ma'am? Alright, one more try, Katie. You can do it. There we go. At least I got that one in the webbing. For Christ's sakes. My arm's reflecting. See, and I do this all the time, and in my mind, I'm just like, people are afraid of these things. They don't do anything. At least the worm's moving, so they'll feel it. It's the anticipation the moment before. Thrilling content, eh, boys? Watch. Dun 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 dun. They're threat posing a worm. I'm sorry that I'm reflecting off of the thing. I'm gonna scoot.
Blood orgy! Yay! Blood orgy! Blood orgy! Yay!
I don't want to scare the spiders. I think they've all tagged it, but I don't think anyone's eating yet. There's actually 4 in there, but one might be molting. Isn't that wild? They like join up and they all will tag it back and forth. They literally like play catch with their food. And then they rip it apart and share it. It is so weird. Rod, thank you from the bottom of my heart for that raid. And welcome, raiders. My name's ClassyKatie. And I'm just showing everybody my communal of spooters and how cool they are. I'm so sorry I'm being so fucking quiet. I don't want to disturb them. That's what spiders do when they're scared. I think it's already even dead. Isn't that cool? That was, you guys got to see all, so Rod, thank you so much for the raid. So I brought out this little communal of spiders because I wanted to show everyone. And there was only one spider out, and I shit you not, like right before I go to feed them, all of them come crawling out of the hole. And it was so cool. Like I've never even got to see that happen. So I'm so sorry I was being so quiet. You know I'm way more fucking excited than I'm acting. Spiders, they don't have ears. They go on vibrations. So I was trying not to fuck with them. They're literally all out. The problem is that there is literally web up the side of the enclosure, so I can't focus through it. So this is as good as I can get it, sadly. They smell this is the blood orgy. Oh my god, you guys literally just raided into a fucking blood orgy, like a real one. How do you feel? Isn't it fucking crazy to watch? It's just, yeah, it's just literally a tangle of legs, and then they'll all kind of come up and embrace each other with the food between them and eat it. It's so bizarre to watch. Oh, the other one's coming out now. I feel dirty, but it's not related to this. Ooh. Is it the Mother Mary on my shirt? Is it just too provocative for you? Oh, same file. It's so fucking funny. I mean, I have 2 OBTs, and they'll threat pose water. It's the best. Oh, see, he sees the other one. Oh, get it, bitch, get it. That's right, you got 2 meals, ho. See how delicate they are? It's so funny. The orange bitey things, motherfuckers. They are so scared of the world. Everything. Oh, Catholic guilt. Well, same. Get it. I don't think he's even bit it yet. Nope. He's just fucking with it. Every tarantula hunt's different. It's really cool. The blue sazamides do the weirdest thing. They're the Brazilian blue dwarfs, or the Pteranopelma sazami. They will bite their prey, take it down, and then leave it somewhere to go make like a perfect little nest to eat it in. Like they'll leave it at a part of their cage, and then she'll go to the other part of the cage and like lay a beautiful little web just to eat that meal. Watch, she'll go for the head. Yeah, the worms will try to bite them, so they go for the head. It's so weird. She just fucking bit it in the skull. Oh my god, she got it in the fucking skull. That was fucking metal as fuck. This is true. This is true. Mickey brings up a very valid point. The Bible does mention horse cum suspiciously often. High fire output. Dude, my jumping spiders do that. I've always noticed the jumping spiders, they always take it by the head. And I mean, they have a ganglion. Humans aren't even that smart. And the worm is done. She took it by the fucking head. Cupcake2424. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my stream. My name's ClassyKatie. It's fucktabulous to meet you. Take my breath away with the show my fucked up family today. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. I invite you and your brethren to take your pants off, place your hand upon your genitals, and enjoy your time here on Stream Pants. And if I invite you to the same, embrace your goddamn nudity, mother fluffer. Every hole is a goal and yours is golden. Are they cuddling now? Aww. It's a struggle. It's a struggle cuddle. Meanwhile, oh, nope, that one's coming over. That one's like, I want what you have. Look at that bitch. She's gonna come steal it. They're gonna snuggle. They're gonna snuggle. Watch. Oh my god, they're gonna share it. You're gonna see a Balfouri hug. It's gonna help him take it down. It's so crazy. Spiders working together. What? Yeah, it's a caterpillar. It's called a hornworm, and they turn into a hawk moth. They actually turn into a really cool big moth, but I do have to sign a contract when I buy them because it's highly illegal to set them free outside. They're very invasive. That one behind him is just touching his butt. He's like, you got this, bud. You got this. You got this. Just let me know when it stops moving. You could help him, or it, them. The other worm's fucking dead. Hunk, I can't have some. Can I have some? Yeah, these are the hornworms. These are actually medium. They get huge. They grow really fast. So when I bought these 2 days ago. They were maybe a centimeter long. They grow so fast. So you gotta feed them fast. Oh, they will fuck them up, dude. So, fun thing we can talk about while we watch this carnage. So, in the tarantula hobby, there are two houses of tarantulas, I guess you would say. New World and Old World. Old World tarantulas come from Africa, Asia, Australia. New World tarantulas come from the Americas. Pretty easy to figure out, right? These guys are Old World. They're from Africa. And in general, Old World tarantulas tend to be faster, more defensive, and more prone to biting because they don't have any defense mechanisms, which is really sad. New World tarantulas, however, tarantulas that are native to the Americas, have two varying defense mechanisms. One is to shoot or brush hairs off of its ass at you into your eyes. It's like getting velvet fibers or like fiberglass fibers in your eyes. It's horrifically painful. And then their other form of defense, which is usually only common with arboreal tarantulas, is to poop at you. Just a little squirt of white. I don't know what that scares, but it must scare somebody. You should get teeny tiny figurines and make a cheesy 30s. Dude. I have some enclosures with figurines in them already. I already do that, but that's a really fucking good idea. I was just looking over there. I have one right there. It's got the Tig Tone guy in it. I mean, Cake, it's like really small. I guess maybe if you're a small animal. Well, I mean, I've progressively gotten more and more detailed and more kind of involved in my enclosure making. When I first started keeping tarantulas, I really didn't know what the fuck I was doing. But rehousing a tarantula for no reason is just, you know, unnecessary stress. See how he's laying web? That's so the bug can't get away. Is just unnecessary stress. So I have to wait for them to grow out of their cages, and then I get to make them really cool ones. But that's a fucking good idea. Look at those spinnerets, dude. These guys have long spinnerets. Do you see them? The spinnerets I'm talking about, they're the two little phalanges on his booty, and they're like fingers, and it's how they lay their web. Yeah, I know the morals. You got this, bud. He's literally just touching his ass. He's just holding it. I wonder where number 4 is. They were the 7 sins, but when 3 died off, I had to go with 4 horses because I was just sad. Old World Spoods are the old stalwarts, knowledgeable in the old ways, grizzled veterans, survivors. The New World Spoods are plucky, have technology, and are eager to prove themselves. I love this. much. It's true. So like I said, there's no such thing as a deadly tarantula. However, these guys would be considered medically significant because if I was to get bit, it would cause so much pain I might want to go to the hospital and get painkillers. But it wouldn't kill me unless I had some pre-existing condition, you know? But, I mean, like I said, tarantulas, in my opinion, are like a fish tank. You take care of them and you enjoy them from the outside in. I would never, ever try to touch my tarantulas. Look at him whipping. I whip my hair back and forth. They're all feasting on the dead one, and this guy's over here like, guys, I got another one. Guys. Brew, what do you think? Have you not seen it yet? I've never had my hair red before, Brew, be honest. That is so gross, and I'm terrified. Which one? What part? What is? If this is all it takes to make you afraid, I challenge you to watch the news. Woo! I made my snake a teddy bear beanie. That is precious. It's like the reverse of white people of the world. The New World whites are the scaredy pants who need guns. Ugh. Cake is my cake. I think cake is our cake. I did, yeah, I got it cut. It's a much shorter pixie. Yeah, I just pinned it out of my face today. Oh, Mikey, I'm so sorry. That happened to me so much when I was a kid. I'm so sorry. Coyotes suck. This is just cool. You guys got to, I mean, this is like, you can't. I mean, where else? You don't catch this kind of behavior on an off chance. This is rare. They're a very shy species. I'm here to be shared consensually, of course. Nobody touched the cake without consent. That's important. All right, Tank, can we all agree? I mean, I'll agree with you. A camel spider can go fuck itself and burn in hell. That's the scariest looking monster I've ever seen. Ever. So much scarier than anything I own. Ever. Fuck camel spiders. I don't want nothing to do with that. I can't even bring myself to get a whip scorpion. They freak me out a little too much. Tarantulas, they're timid, and they're more scared of me than I am of them, and they're fuzzy and cute. It's like a fish tank. Imagine having piranhas in a fish tank, right? It's kind of what it is. Like, yeah, if I stuck my arm in there and waved it around, something might happen, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna touch cake without consent. What are you gonna do about it, Katie, huh? I'm not gonna do anything, but cake might slit your throat and bathe in the bloodbath. So, which ones are you talking about, Anguish? Because are you talking about that huge spider in Australia? It's the huntsman? The huntsman is actually a non-deadly spider. It's just huge. But it causes the most deaths in Australia because people are so scared of it, they will do idiotic things. For instance, people will flip their visor down in their car and one of those spiders will fall out on their lap and they will drive their car off the road and kill themselves because they're scared of it. But they're not deadly. A bird eater is a very common misnomer for a very large group of very big spiders that live in trees. It's actually extremely uncommon to ever see a tarantula try to take down a bird, unless it's like opportunistic. Like they come upon a nest with some baby birds, they might try to take a baby bird, but they really got the name because they're in trees and as big as birds. I have a bird eater and it's one of the most shy tarantulas I've ever owned. Like the way I usually logic to people is, so we already talked about how delicate tarantulas are. You know, birds and all their sharp angles and shit. If you were a water balloon, would you attempt to touch the sharp angle flying creature? I wouldn't. They don't really. But bird eater is pretty common. I have the bouquet bird eating spider that doesn't exist. Highly evolved predator drives you off the road to kill you. Seriously, I worked with a guy from Australia and he told me it was one of the #1 killers because people just drive off the road. Yeah, they're not deadly at all. I can actually buy one here if I wanted to. My pet store has them all the time. If I saw one of those spiders, I'd jump off the top of the Grand Canyon. I don't think we have them here. I think we just have, there's only 2 tarantulas that we know about native to America, and both of them are little brown, like, non-venomous creatures that just live in the dirt. They evolved from a couple of Cake's ancestors sent to the penal colony. Oh my god, Cake, are you a criminal too? I mean, what? Squeaky, I got you, boo-boo. Poop and gunpowder, I'm down. Squeaky, that's literally what every spider is. That's why it is funny to me when people are afraid of spiders. Not phobias. I would never laugh at a phobia, and I'm not making fun of people with fears. I have lots of irrational fears. But spiders are like a water balloon with toothpick legs. And as long as you're not trying to smush one with your bare skin, they're never going to try to hurt you, ever. It's same with a snake. A snake is never going to try to swallow you. Like, they're smart enough to know you're too big. Well, some snakes. I've seen some snakes like, what are they called? The, hognose. They're a little dumb. Squeaky, and honestly, like, I never want to scare anyone with spiders, but so many people have written me messages saying that I've just little notes saying here and there, like, you've helped me kind of get around my arachnophobia where I don't cry when I see a spider now or something like that, and that makes my heart really warm. I do not expect all of you to go up and pick 50 tarantulas up and be like me. But if I can help you realize that that little creature building a web in your ceiling is just eating the flies in the house and not doing anything harmful, well, okay. Oh my god, did you see that, the Reddit post of the anaconda crossing a street, Mickey? Or anyone? I didn't save it, but yesterday there was a post and traffic stopped. So these guys, and all the guys got out of their car to help an anaconda cross a road. It was longer than a 4-lane highway. I'm the same, Cake. I don't want a fucking spider crawling on me. I'd freak out. I don't want any bug crawling on me without my permission. But these guys are all contained. Oh, did you on the bird app? It was huge. Oh my god, that could eat us. But it was heartwarming to see people helping an animal across the street. You know. Sometimes I think maybe I'm a constrictor, because when I look at Rod Johnson, he looks like a snack. Are you able to swallow all that meaty, Rod? I don't know if I could manage it. Oh my god, Anguish. I used to do that at Lowe's all the time. I hope not. Mickey makes me sad. Oh, absolutely. I mean, and that's why I try to give broad panics. Broad panics. Wow, I read the word panic and said panic. Broad facts like there is no deadly tarantula. There isn't one. So if you see a tarantula, you can immediately tell yourself, that can't kill me. And that helps a little bit. I totally understand that I'm not going to be curing phobias. But little things like that can help people sleep at night. Because I don't want no spider crawling on me in my sleep either. I'm not that weird. I could eat the rest of Rod's slender body, but I'd have to leave his enormous penis for another day. Bitch, that's like a week's rations for a family of 4. Let's be real. Oh, that's really sad, Mickey. Another one that I like to tell people is brown recluse spiders are not deadly, and they do not have a mystical venom that causes necrotizing fasciitis. They actually have a very mild venom that can be treated with antibiotics and a Band-Aid. But so many people get bit when they don't know about it, and they leave it, and the bacteria from the dirty fangs of the spider and from the top of your skin get into the wound and cause necrotizing fasciitis. Fun fact I learned this year, 2021, 70% of reported spider bites in the United States of America are herpes outbreaks. That's my favorite. The herp. I'm really proud that for all the sex I've had in my life, I've made it out with no babies or diseases. Safety first, kids. Fiddlebacks? Which one's a fiddleback? Oh yeah, we have those here. We have the exact ones here. And they're I mean, spiders, like, they're fast and unpredictable, and the only reason they'll ever come at you is because they want to crawl up you because you look like a safe place to hide. tarantula and spiders are never gonna chase you. Like, I've seen these stupid TikToks of dumb girls going in the desert and being like, it's chasing me. You're standing in the middle of a desert and it's 100 and something degrees. You're the only shade. You're a tree. Yeah, it's gonna go for some shade. Like, Vile, me too. And apparently well. Cosmic, how are you? Shrink wrap that junk. Greg, same though. I mean, anyone our age, I think, really. It has to be a spider bite. It's totally a spider bite. I didn't sleep with anyone, honey. Stop looking at me like that. Honey, I was wondering why there was a spider bite on your penis. Oh, cut and run. Is there a name of the pain scale? I don't know. Our bullet ants at the top. I thought there was some wasp that was apparently worse. But remind me, I might be wrong. Yeah, the camel spiders are dead. I don't want one. Nope. They scare me. The walking tree needs to stay put. Panicking spider, probably, literally. So then it holds tighter and then you kill it and it's like, help. Yeah, literally, like brown recluse. One way that, a natural way, so we need to take a break. It is break time. We've been live for like 3 hours and I gotta pee and get water. Keep leaving my water in the kitchen like an idiot. But one way to deter spiders and pests that will attract spiders, if you're just like one of those people who's like, fuck you, Katie, I'm gonna kill it if it's in my house, is sprinkling mint oil on your carpet, cinnamon oil, and, oh God, there's one more. It's mint, cinnamon, citrus oils. So like sweet orange oil, any of those. Just doing a few drops around the edges of your carpets. Bugs fucking hate it. And like I said, insects breathe passively with book lungs, so they can't hold their breath. They won't come in. Yeah, you want to get the food grade safe that are safe for dogs. Yeah. I get ones that are safe, that are like safe. But I mean, you're just putting a few sprinkles in the carpet for the smell. But it will detract fleas, ticks, mites. They fucking hate it. Yep, camel spiders scare me. Have you ever seen the mouth? Oh my God, Schmidt sting, shit stain. Stop it, that's beautiful. I have patchouli plants. They're beautiful. They're huge. It was mint, citrus, and cinnamon. Cinnamon's a really good one. I actually put it in the my shampooer. When I shampoo the carpets, I put some drops of mint in it. Makes everything smell really nice and really helps. I learned it a long time ago, actually. Last story, I desperately need to take a break. When I was dating, I won't name them because you might know this person, an ex. I've dated many people while streaming, so you can't pinpoint this. But this poor soul calls me while I'm visiting my parents in Seattle and goes, I need to send you a picture of my ball. I think a tick bit me. And I shit you not, my ex had a tick on his nutsack. And what had happened is both of our dogs were treated for ticks, but the tick can still ride the dog in the house into the bed. And it bit his ball and he had to go to the doctor. And the doctor told us this. He's like, sprinkle peppermint oil on your bed before bedtime. Pests fucking hate it. All bugs hate it. The astringency of it, like I said, they passive breathe. They can't hold their breath. So they will get the fuck away from you. It's too strong. But that ever since then, I've always put peppermint oil in bed. And no one else. They do. Camel spiders. I mean, let's be real. Scorpion mouths are terrifying too. Not a fan. But my scorpions don't chase me down with their mouth and bite through my boots. Sammy, I have so many enclosures I could show you. Like 50 something. I have a lot. This is one of the newer ones, actually, that these guys are in right now and eating. I mean, no one's gonna be mad about good smells on the carpet. Like, who's upset about that? I have so many essential oils in my house because as much as I love my bugs, I don't want no shit coming in from outside, especially because we have wild black widows here. No. Like, it's not going to come for me, but God forbid one of my dogs lays down on one or something. Right? Yeah. Heck it in the heckin' anus. Schmidt-Skill is the one. Oh, that was the pain. And is Bullet Ant at the top? I think I watched that one dude. I actually don't really like him. Coyote Peterson. And he, like, lets anything and everything bite him. And there was some wasp he let sting him. And he said that was the worst in his opinion, but... Ooh, Anagika can't. I think the scariest bug I've seen here, it's actually really small and totally, I think totally harmless to people. It's called... Oh, God. It's like a fake ant. It's like a soldier ant or something. But what they do is they dig a hole and they live at the bottom of this funnel of sand. And when a bug falls into the sand funnel, they reach up and grab it really quick with these huge jaws. And it's kind of like an ant lion. Thank you so much, ant lion. We have those here. And I've just crouched on the ground and watched them. And I'm... It's like Tremors, but real and little. It's like Tremors for bugs. Ooh, yeah. I thought it was your way too, Sales. It's fine. I thought it was Lionant or whatever it was. They're really cool. I mean, what a fucking wild bug to... They look like a silverfish. Yeah, they're like, it's like a chubby, like weird silver worm thing with these giant... I'm trying to think. I feel like there's like a bad guy in Zelda that looks just like it. Is there a Zelda bad guy that has like chompers and a long gushy... I'm going to take a break because I got to get water. I'm going to keep talking forever. I'll be right back. You guys are terrible. Oh, wait. We have Stream Raiders. Let's do our battle first. Battle first. Tarantula Hawks. Oh my God. If you go on my Instagram and dig very deep into it, there's a really old video on there of me when I very first moved to Maryland, finding my very first cicada, what are they called? Cicada wasp? Is that what they're called? I know, Brew, you can tell because my voice starts to get like this. It's terrible. Cicada killer. Oh, it's a cicada killer. Yep. Should I pull it up? You know what? I'm going to try to find it and show it on stream because it's hilarious. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to find it and we're going to watch it. Brew's known me since I started streaming. Like, I think he's seen my nips a few times. He's allowed to make fun of me at this point, maybe. And he's a virgin, so like, what does he got going, really? You know I love you, Kim. Yeah, we have in Maryland, I had silverfish like crazy and they were fucking scary. They move fast and they're harmless, but they creeped the fuck out of me. Okay, the hardest part about this is going through my Instagram and all the millie on it. If I start crying and just go away, don't be mad. There's just too much. But I have to get to like when I moved to Maryland, which was a long time ago. But yes, there's a cicada. It's called a cicada killer. And it's a giant bee wasp looking creature. And they're totally harmless to humans. But they're bigger than cicadas. And they literally will fly up and take a cicada off a tree and fly away with it. So imagine a hornet big enough to fly away with a cicada. I'm almost there. I think I almost found it. Oh. I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna get it. Oh my God, all the millie though. I can't with all the millie. It needs to go away. Oh, did I find it? Bitch, why am I like this? I wish I could filter this by videos. That would make this so much easier. Oh my God, I found it. Oh, bitch! Wait, did I? I totally did. Hold on. I'm going to let it play through and then I'll show it to you guys. Instagram's a mess. I love it and hate it at the same time. It pisses me off, but it's great. Okay. If you are afraid of giant bees, do not watch this. But it's funny. Let's finish our battle. Good job. Oh, my neck feels stiff. Ooh, Jesse Ryman's got 50 gold. Beach. Wiping the floor with the rest of us. Shrinkening? Excuse me? Are they trying to tell me I'm fat? Good time zone, Pyro. Rod, I know, I can't even look at him yet. Actually, Zeke brought up, I haven't even looked at the tweet yet. The tweet. I have not even looked at it yet. I can't. But I will someday. I'm just too much of an emotional sack. Where the fuck? Okay. What scene is it on, though? I bet I can put it on this scene.